Hey, we're back! Week 8 of the DDL. It is obviously yours truly, Wicket, head coach of the Golden State Warriors, playing against Loopy, head coach of the Magnemite Maulers this week. This is, as I mentioned, week 8. I am locked into playoffs at this point, I'm pretty sure. I have a bye week 9, so this is the last week of I play before playoffs, which I am guaranteed into at this point. Loopy, I cannot remember where he was in the standings, but yeah, I can't remember. But either way, since the fact I was already locked into playoffs, and I think I was abroad during this game, I was doing some work somewhere, so I didn't put my 100% into this game. It's all I want to say before playing it. But let's look at the matchup. Oh my god, look at this. The technology. Yeah, I'm going to put myself on my team. That's what we're going to do here. Perfect. So, this is the matchup. Loopy's team is incredibly scary. Look at the offense on that top row. Gouging Fire, Bundle, Physical Special, very speedy Iron Bundle, very strong Gouging Fire, also strong Bundle, Quick Wave, doubling down on the water types, but very different water type to Iron Bundle. It's more of a mid-speed guy with obviously physical offense, but it provides rapid spin support to the team, it provides Aqua Jet priority, it provides I don't know. He likes this guy. I like this guy. I think Quirkle's a sick mon, but I hate playing against it. It's just like a consistently solid and strong guy. Skarmory, which is a main hazard setter on this team. The only other hazard setter being Mamoswine and Gligar. But bringing Gligar and Skarm probably isn't really coming, so it's either Skarm or Gligar coming as the flying types. Low kicks, big priority button clicker. Not a guy I want to see. I have a Moltres. Hatterene, which gives me a headache every time I have to play it. I don't know what they fed this one, but it lives everything and can always do like what it wants to do. Speaking of lives everything, Mega Venusaur. What? What did they feed this mon? Why does it have so much bulk? It's just not natural. Mamoswine, personal favorite of mine in draft again. Ground Ice is just such a difficult dual stab to swap into. Ice Shard is pretty strong, gets stuff like Knockoff, Stealth Rock to bring some utility to the team and coverage for it. And Mamoswine is just an incredibly difficult one to swap into. And a Terra Chandelure with Terra. Ghost, Flying, and I actually can't remember what the Terra types are on it, but 145 base special attack on this mon. It's strong. It's a strong one. And Gligar, who I mentioned earlier, brings some physical bulk to the team. It already has some, but it brings some physical bulk. It brings some hazard support. It's like a Skarmory back in U-turn. Take that as you will. But that is the matchup. So looking at it, first things first, the top row, how do I deal with that? Gouging Fire is just a physically incredibly strong mon. Obviously threatens Scizor. Garchomp can't OHKO it, I don't really think, in any sort of way. So Primarina's going to have to do a pretty good job. It just scares some guys with DD, booster attack, booster speed, Burning Bulwark, and Morning Sun if it wants to be something more annoying. So this is something I have to consider a lot in building. However, I have a lot of faith in my Terradie MC to do that, and Primarina, and the fact that Garchomp naturally outspeeds it. Bundle. It's strong. But probably to Freeze Dry, it's just especially very defensive. Scizor kind of walls it, does not wall it. Hydro Pump blows Scizor away. However, Bundle doesn't want to really stay and take the bullet punches. Doesn't want to click Hydro. Quaquaval also looks quite annoying for my team. Just clicking strong water moves into my team is pretty, especially physical water moves where Pyramid does resist, but its physical defense is lower. Garchomp doesn't want to hold the Ice Spinner. Scizor, again, is neutral to everything, but has to take the hit. I could go on for like this forever, I guess. Gamry, annoying. Low kicks, I have a Moltres, but I don't like bringing Moltres very often, so you'll see what I did. And he also has a lot around the 80 speed here. Offensively as well. Chandelure, Mamoswine, both around 80 speed. Both very strong mons, but on a little bit of like the mid-speed range. Quickwibble's 85, Galvanify is 91. You'll see his speed tiers drop from 136, which is Bundle, to 92, which is Low Kicks. Low Kicks clicks priority moves anyways most of the time, so it's like running Adamant or something. So that's something I'm going to try abusing in the building. Well, that's probably enough. Let's look at what I ended up building. Ooh, you got a very nice view of that. Let's actually show you guys what I built. You're getting some spoilers. We built. There we go. Let's make it big. Yeah. And I'm gonna put myself here. So, as I mentioned earlier, I did not put a huge amount of thought in this matchup. I just kind of clicked what immediately looked strong, and went with it. So, the team is Diancie. That was the first thing I put on the team. Kind of just very willing to Gouging Fire, especially with Terra Water. I didn't want to go Terra Fairy because it might be slotting Iron Head coverage for Diancie and for like hitting Prim neutrally. So, went with Terra Water instead of Fairy. And went Trick Room Meteor Beam. It's a strong Diancie set, and obviously, and also offensively. Yeah, you know what, this works. Offensively, not a lot of Moonblast switch-ins, and not a lot of Meteor Beam switch-ins. The Steel type is a flying type as well, so yeah, I thought it looked good. Jirachi is a second Diancie. I think its speed tier just looks very nice because of all the base 80s he has. So being able to be just a pretty naturally bulky mon with my typing and just my base 100s in every start. Be able to just use my naturally good speed and decent bulk to just set up with Meteor Beam and just keep clicking buttons just look very strong this week. Moltres came from Low Kicks, came for Mamoswine, which could be carrying rock coverage, and in general, came for like Venusaur. Moltres just, yeah, looks solid this week. I hadn't brought it too many times, and it being the final week, I just wanted to bring it. Xurkitree, I just don't think I brought Tailglow Xurkitree all season, so I brought it. Again, also preying on the base 80s with my speed tier here, and with the whole game plan of Tailglowing to break past Gligar, hopefully with Tailglow Energy Ball. Mamoswine I outspeed, and I can just raw Energy Ball probably. Shuckerberry, I ran the calcs after the game, doesn't help me with anything. Every ground move that his team wants to click into me, apart from like Gligar EQ, is killing Xurkitree anyways. So this could have been something else, but Shuckerberry it is. Mega Lopunny, to abuse this big speed tier drop I mentioned earlier. If Bundle wants, it can outspeed me anyway, so I'm no point in me going max speed. I'm going the most greedy Lopunny ever, almost max HP, Adamant max attack. To capitalize on being an Adamant max attack, I'm going dual priority moves, fake out quick attack, CC, U-turn, just to make that U-turn sting, you know. And then Primarina is offensive with Life Orb, max special attack to make use of Trick Room, but also with enough speed to, outside of Trick Room, catch something like Min Speed Gligar, and then anything like slower than it, obviously Min Speed as well. But its typing just looked very good this week. Offensively, it looks very good this week, so I brought it with Life Orb, and we'll see how that goes. So, let's fix this. Let's fix this. I can't remember how I usually crop this. think this is something. It probably goes something like this. I usually don't give you the whole chart because it's just easier not to. Alright, so let's see how the game went. I led Zerk just for a lead Skarmory. He did lead Skarmory, which is perfect for me. So got the free tail glow off. Basically, perfectly according to plan. I think lead Zerk was pretty obvious on my side, but I guess it could have been lead Diancie Jirachi try to get rocks up, Loopy to try to be fast and U-turn out. Maybe it wasn't the most insanely obvious thing, but yeah, Zerk was specifically for Skarmory, and it worked perfectly. Venusaur comes in, I just discharge to try hunt for Para basically. As you might have noticed, oh perfect, Zerk does not get a lot of coverage, so I am both Discharge and Thunderbolt. Why? Doesn't get a lot of coverage, and also sometimes I want to fish for Para like now. And in a minute, we'll see that sometimes I just want to fish for the kill. I feel so bad for this. Going Discharge fishing for Para to do 53 into T-bolting for 58 the next turn. And then get another Beast Boost. Not going to matter really though, because this guy came in. This kind of shows me that Mamoswine is not Scarf, otherwise it probably would have come in here. People are disappointed in Loopy. I think it's pretty understandable to see you live Discharge and not do anything the next turn, but went well for me. Yeah, I got Prim here on the Xurkitree purely because I got Prim here on the bundle coming on Xurkitree. I don't think it wants to. I thought it wanted to click Hydro, is the reason, but it clicks Ice Beam and gets to freeze. Crazy stuff happening. And we stay frozen. And we die. So, game going great so far. We've traded them 1-for-1. But I got frozen in the process of mine. What happened? Yeah, Mamoswine came in to do that. I see it's not, I think it's not Scarf. I see it's not Life Orb, so if this is Choice, it's probably Banded. Probably. If it's Choice, it's Banded. It's not coming Specs. But I just come in Lopunny, click CC. Scrappy obviously means that Chandelier couldn't swap in, and that neutral CC is still chipping that Skarmory hard. Skarmory reveals Rocky Helmet, clicks Toxic. In my opinion, too passive of a play. I guess, I don't know what he was trying to catch. I guess he was trying to catch this on the switch in. Maybe Diancie. Most obvious read of my life. I mean, if the Skarmory stays in on Xurkitree, I give it up. But yeah, I just clicked Energy Ball, and now Xurkitree has no switch-ins. This time he does commit to the Hydro Pump, lands it. I hope your next one gets frozen. I send in my Diancie because I'm going to Terra Water here, and I Trick Room. So now it's time to activate the Meteor Beam. Meteor Beam. Alright, so Meteor Beam misses as the Skarmory goes back up to full, reactivates its Sturdy. Now I need to explain the situation. I am on my laptop, which is lagging. I am on a tiny little screen that I'm not used to. My laptop is lagging on Showdown, which is the absurd thing, because I hadn't plugged it in, and it was on low battery. And in my brain, I was also just like kind of out of it. So in my brain, I'm like, okay, I have to break Skarmory Sturdy, so I could click like Power Gem twice, break it Sturdy, whatever. I was looking at the calcs. I was like, Meteor Beam kills, but it doesn't because Sturdy's activated. I couldn't remember if 2 Power Gems killed at this point at +1 or not. And in the heat of all of that, I went down. I think it must have been that 2 Power Gems didn't kill. So I was like, fuck, I need to. Yeah, it was probably that 2 Power Gems didn't kill. No, Wait, no, I need to think of my logic here. I think 2 power gems did kill, but I got greedy, wanted Meteor Beam, kind of forgot I'd already burnt a power herb, so instead of it taking 2 turns, it's now going to take 3 turns to kill this Skarmory. Either way, I clicked Meteor Beam, a mistake. I know it's a mistake. In the heat of the moment, I knew it was a mistake. I just did it because Aura. As I get Toxicked, I kind of pop off at Skarmory swapping out because it means I don't have to play like the Sturdy Mind games of him clicking Roost or something now. But Quaquaval comes out, would have resisted. But Meteor Beam misses again. So that's 2 Meteor Beams clicked, 2 Meteor Beams missing. Moonblast follows up to Gale. Bundle comes in, most likely clicking Freeze Dry, so I go Jirachi. I think I revealed a second Meteor Beam here. And this one lands! Let's go! So at this point, yeah, I'm faster. Click the T-Bolt. Chandelure comes in, Terra Ghosts. I Psychic as he Shadow Balls for the kill. But at this point, I just go Diancie, get another Trick Room up, and Power Gem into Power Gem kills and wins the game for me. So, a funny game, a little bit of a messy game. I got frozen on my Primarina. I messed up hard on my Diancie. Moltres, biggest fraud ever, didn't hit the field because low kicks didn't come, to be fair. But that was the game. That was my set against Loopy. This was my final week. This was week A. And the week after this, I got a bye, so I have to wait 2 weeks for playoffs. However, let's see what Loopy brought. There we go. Where was Gouging Fire, you may ask? We'll never know. Let's come here for the finest of content. You come here for top quality stuff. Right, here we are. Let's move myself again. Perfect. So, this was full Fizz Def Venusaur for Loopy, I'm imagining, because Triple Axe lost coverage for like Gligar, which I didn't bring, but it would have been neutral into Venusaur because of Thick Fat. Poison obviously resists CC. Leech Seed Synthesis probably lets it stay very healthy. Leech Seed is just pretty guaranteed progress into me unless I bring Ogerpon, which didn't look great this week. Doesn't look good. Doesn't really break for Sever. Low kicks, yeah. This was a bad week for Ogerpon, so yeah, this Leech Seed makes a lot of sense. Sludge Bomb, knockoff, yeah, whatever. It's just defensive, unbreakable. Mammoth Swine was banded, in fact. Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, yeah, makes sense. It's a very difficult one for me to swap into. Didn't bring rock coverage, which I'm surprised about, but knockoff with Stealth Rock's income. Never mind. In general, difficult one for me to switch into. Bundle, Specs, yes, BT is unfuckable with me for me without Scarves. And even then, Lopunny can't hold a Scarf. Ogerpon's we've determined is not coming. So it would have had to probably be Chomp or Jirachi. And before it's revealed Specs, I probably don't want to do that. So yeah, it's just the bundle set. Skarmory, Body Press Toxic, Spikes Roost. Why Spikes? I guess he just wanted multiple layers up. I guess it makes sense. And Lopunny resists, Garchomp resists, Jirachi resists. Yeah, you know what? Makes sense. I would have brought both into me, but I Body Press to... If he's full Fizz Def, which he is... Yeah, fairs. Makes sense. I'm little surprised. No eye in the head. Nah, you know what? Yeah, it makes sense. Quavel, Lum, not a Terra Captain. I don't know why this is here. Lum, Aqua Step, CC, Rapid Spin SD. He really wanted to enter the game with this. He really wanted to sweep me. And to be fair, no Ice Move. I would have dropped Rapid Spin for Ice Move, and then this does beat me. Assuming Prim is chipped and Time C is not Terra Water, which it was. No, but that's where the spike support comes in. Well, I see the vision, kind of. And Chandelier was Boots, Overheat, Shadow Ball, Toxic, Pain Split. I don't. This is something overcooked for me. Overheat, I guess. You know what? It sadly didn't get to click many buttons, but I trust that 145 special attack Overheat was probably blowing away something on my team. That much I do believe. But I'll make myself big again. Thank you guys for watching. This is sadly a little bit more scuffed up video. Sorry about that. I will get through the season soon. We are now entering playoffs, so not many videos left. Even if I win it all, that is 3 more videos. And obviously, if I lose next week, I lose next week, which would be 1 more. So, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this, even though it's months after the league has actually ended and the schedule kind of got fucked up along the way on my side of things. I will hopefully finish this up and then make some random recaps, random like full season movies and recaps of some draft I've done, because since this league has ended, I've won another league and I'm currently in 3 leagues at the moment, and 2 are like halfway done, close to ending-ish. So I'll hopefully make some more. I probably won't do weekly stuff for those, but, well, not probably, I won't be because I'm not being. But I like to do end of season reviews and kind of look backs and movies on the full season, which would be nice. And hopefully, yeah, I'd like to give this channel a bit more attention. So hopefully I do keep to that word and I do that. But thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. If you have any feedback, let me know. And see you guys.